Hello, fair listener. Welcome and thank you for following our journey on metagaming by Rum Propelled Gaming. Fair warning, sometimes we are not safe for work, and others not safe for real life. Journey forth at your own risk. Now let's dive right back into Tarath through the campaign Many Polos.
Curses.
Fucking
Hi,
Craig.
Greg.
Curses.
Are you here to suck my toes?
The hand of fate tosses, the dice rolls, spins, turns. A campaign starts and ends, leaving memories that become stories. Stories flow out into the infinite sea, painting it with legends. Legends wash up on the shores throughout the infinite sea, fading to myth until myths are forgotten, and the campaign that gave it birth comes again and again. The hand of fate tosses, the dice rolls, spins, turns. Hitherto, we left the Shadow Seekers in the Acropolis after escaping into it through the fifth level of hell. Ash, Flint, Mame, Vomaira, and Zolas left the pocket rocket to delve deeper into the Acropolis, finding Phelan and Regina, both Dark Elves, hovering over their pocket rocket on the floor, with Torino, the dire cricket, still guarding it. After removing the rock from Regina's mouth, Franklin quickly became friends with the new small youth, Regina. Deciding on a path to the right in the Acropolis as opposed to the left, the Shadow Seekers find wriggling walls that eject gold when touched, gold columns, a globule cleaning creature, and an angry crab demon who strangled Zolas while everyone attempted to hit the demon, but instead hit Zolas. She swiftly banished it, and they all walked past some depressed-looking workers clicking on some infernal lettered keys as they wandered through a new hallway, each hallway changing in its textures and floors as well. They find themselves here. Let's find out what happens this time. And trying to think everyone is in this actual space too. None of you
sure
guys are
about
actually. Nope, Warren. Thank you.
I was like, shit happened to get me here if I'm here.
Yeah. Well, I did find out this new thing, so let's see if I can do this now. We'll put you there. Do you see stuff now?
Refreshing. No.
Okay. Trying to get there still. You should, but I'm gonna check your I'm gonna check your token here.
So I don't see anything either.
Oh,
Well,
wait.
that's a lie. I do see something. There's a big black square on my screen, but that's about it.
Don't believe in black squares.
Maybe you have to like scroll around because it's a big map.
Did that get you where you need to be there, Warren?
Nope.
It worked for me.
I see myself.
I know, like, my character had probably like blacked out, but this is not what I thought they meant.
I'm just trying to, because I'm on the right map now. I think I put the right person in there, but I may not have. Let me see if I got the.
There's a
Your
way I want my character to like walk into wherever we are.
your screen name is William the Bastard, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I put that token there. Let me try it again.
Do you need Warren's token to be there?
It is. But it's Thomas Maxim Gray the third's token because that's where
Yeah.
you were dressed up as last time.
Oh, I forgot I'm in disguise. Master of disguise.
Do you? Let me see. This token is controlled by you. Dynamic lighting, vision is on. I checked its vision. It should be on too.
Hold on, let me refresh again. Third time's a charm.
Let me try putting another token and see if it's just this token. Sometimes that, for whatever reason, goes awry too.
Only Franklin is turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
Ooh.
Did that work?
No.
Even weirder. Let me see if I can move, if it has to do with this particular bookmark, because I thought I could move individual members over and around with a certain bookmark, like on the pages that I can move.
Up, wait, up.
Yeah, it's got to be the bookmark. I don't know why I can't. I thought I could move individual bookmarks is what I meant. And it wasn't working with the individual one of yours.
I wish there was just a side door that I could, like, my character could stumble through, like wearing a lampshade.
Kind of.
And, like,
You do.
and, like,
You
he just says, I don't have any idea how the fuck I got here.
you do wake up very groggily in a tub filled with warm water, fully clothed, and a poop charm on your torque as the newest thing that you currently have on yourself. That you were like, what is going on? You know, like the poop emoji. That's a new charm on your necklace, on your torque.
Oren says, I would be lying if I said this was the first time I haven't woken up fully clothed in the bathtub.
And you look to your right and you see a shore of water that's waves are coming up on. You look up. It seems like you're in some sort of natural looking cavern of some sort. And then you look to your right and you see Ruvik in a tub similar to yours, passed out still. And just a little bit farther down is a headless corpse. Looks sort of like Griselda.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
And you see on the walls around you, as you're looking a little bit closer and your eyes are clearing up and you're rubbing them, the walls aren't steady. They're writhing with masses of larvae and what look like the last time you'd seen these small kind of cricket things on the turtle person you'd met, Franklin, and they're climbing along the walls in this chamber. Does look like there's another chamber a little bit down the ways, though, to your right.
I'm gonna get out of the bathtub. Am I still wet?
Yeah.
This sucks. I'm gonna squishily walk my way down to the other end. Squish, 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 squish.
You walk along the chamber as you see above you there's a kind of these fairy lights that are hanging down from a platform above you, and you walk into a chamber that looks kind of like it's set up for some betting and gaming off to your right, and there's some treasure chests full of stuff too, and to your left there's a ladder that leads up to a little mezzanine level that you can see just poking up a corner of some four-poster beds, it looks like, and just below that, the mezzanine over here is a set of what looks like goods, just general goods. And just past that, you're still waking up and you realize there was a clattering noise. You thought maybe it was just some of the water playing echoes with the hall that you're in, but you realize there's a giant, massive skeletal remains that form up and try to push themselves up against the caged bars that they're in towards you. One large head from the center of it starts chomping at the bars to try and get at you as you walked past too.
Oren is not stunned by any of this. The moment you said treasure, he had his mind on something.
Figured.
What's in the treasure chests?
It looks like it's brimming with silver and gold pieces. Looks like there was a couple handfuls taken out, but otherwise.
I have an infinity backpack for reasons. Oh wait, is this one of those treasure chests where I reach in and I just pull something out?
It doesn't appear to be. It doesn't have the happy little smiling arrow on it.
Okay, theoretically, could I carry all the gold in my backpack?
Yeah, I mean, theoretically. Is that what you're going to be doing for a little bit? Because we might just go off while you're doing that for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just going to loot both of these treasure chests.
Okay.
I also need to figure out how to add that backpack to both my characters.
I'll just roll like, I don't know, 60, 100, see what happens. That was 60, 100. The first chest had 261. We'll say silver pieces. And what? No way.
No, it's 60F. You rolled something weird.
I did the fudge one on that time.
Yeah,
344 gold.
Warren's just getting richer, and
Yeah, just between the two chests, we'll say those two rolls, basically. I think that makes sense. But that's what's happening while everyone else in the Acropolis, if you could roll me a perception
Don't say it.
with
Okay.
disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh.
why disadvantage?
I'll explain.
Doesn't like us.
But okay.
I know.
Oh, I did advantage accidentally. Whoops. The disadvantage would be 13.
22
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Damn.
Right? I rolled a 17 and an 18.
Nice, nice.
and I'm back into the oblivion. Awesome.
It should be that way. I had to
Alright.
I had to move the bookmark that I was talking about on the pages so that everybody else can see the map.
Gotcha.
Disadvantage is out of 2 or 3 rolls.
That's 2, and you take the lower of the 2.
Okay, 7.
3 rolls is super disadvantage.
I feel like mine's not coming through to
You might have
Or is it just
roll
everyone but
20.
me?
everyone but you there for now. Oh, you got it in there too, Jill. Thanks. Yeah, they did not come through, Vomita. That one did.
Okay. That's weird. I tried to roll disadvantage and it didn't come through to roll 20. I don't know.
Mm.
I'm just
Some-
gonna leave it. That's what I rolled.
Okay.
An 8.
Yeah. So
Shit.
Vomita, you're far enough away too in this particular instance. I forgot that you were even made it down that far past the monsters that were basically just ignoring you guys and cleaning up some of the roots and stuff on the ground. But you made it over there, and Regina, you must have been distracting. We'll just say Flint and Ash in some manner, especially Flint because you're right next to him, because they are not going to roll. And 17, you said, Phelan? Or was that
13.
13? Thank you. You're alerted by Franklin being alert, and same with you, Mame, but you don't know why. Franklin, you look up just in time to see some globs on the ceiling. Everyone roll me a dex save.
Oh god.
He waves. Hi.
Oh, well, perfect. I'm gonna look at where he's waving.
Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
Everybody's rolling a dex save.
Yes, please.
Ugh. Do I get advantage for seeing it?
You do.
Oh, thank God.
Lucky.
Ooh.
Very lucky that you got that advantage.
Right.
From 25, dang. Oh yeah, you're far enough away too. I shouldn't have been including you technically in that Vomira, except that in your particular case, as you took a step closer to the said chest that you were looking at,
Wait, so am I looking at the right map?
you
There's like
are.
a green.
You're
two
just in a
green,
very
like
different place than everyone else.
okay, because it was like 1 second the map was different for me, and then it switched back to this, and then there was people around me, and now there's nobody around me. So
Yeah, I
wasn't
think you.
sure what was happening.
If you're talking about when I was talking with Warren, that was when we were in the when we were in a different spot there, technically. Just story wise, but you weren't there. You're currently here. At least that's where you are currently on my map.
Okay, because there's another one of me up here.
What?
Do 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 do.
Oh, there is. Look at that.
Oh, there's the people. Okay, yeah, I was like, I was with people. So where actually am I?
Good question. Why are there two of you? I thought you.
I was like bringing up the rear of everyone moving forward.
Oh,
Like we walked past like the desk and
there was
stuff.
two of Mame too. One Mame down there, and one Vomira down there. I don't know what happened. We'll just say for all intents and purposes, to keep it simple, that you're up there with everybody else, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's okay with me, because down there
Cool.
it looked like it was just like a spare
I like keeping the
piece.
party together.
I know.
Well, because I didn't have any vision. I didn't have any vision down there. Like it was all grayed out. Whereas like up top I
I don't
have,
know what.
yeah, I don't know.
I do not know. But anyhow, so it looks like somehow in the miraculousness, I didn't see yours, Jill, for the deck save. Oh, it's 17? Is that what I missed? I was hidden in between the other ones is all.
Sorry.
You're
Mine's
good.
not going through, so I was typing it.
Oh, no worries. Did you get the Beyond 20?
You sent me the link. I was just,
Extension?
yeah, so it's not quite there yet. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that I told you about it too. It's hard to remember at this point. But
Oh,
somehow
yeah, totally my fault.
you guys all, I'm going to say, take a cue from Franklin and roll out of the way, but in opposite directions. So unhappy Mame, but it's the only thing that makes story sense in my mind of you guys being able to have dodged these. But you rolled the deck save, so
Dodge.
and there are still two Mimes. We'll just put you over there.
I'm looking at
Mames.
this one. This is mine.
Perfect. Okay,
All I see is circles going off on the map.
which is exactly right. At that point, you guys are separated currently with two. So what physically happened in that moment is when you were waving high to those globs on the ceiling, they just kind of extruded themselves out to be a solid mass of wriggling gelatinous goo in between you guys.
Tofu.
A solid 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet deep. So it along the corridor and 30 feet wide, filling the corridor as well.
Oh, we're back to gelatinous
Oh.
cubes, are we?
They don't seem to be moving in any one direction, but they are filling it.
So they're growing.
No, they're not growing. They're not moving at all. They just came extruded down out of the ceiling like putty and are obstructing the corridor there.
Okay, so we haven't rolled initiative yet.
Nope, negative.
I'm gonna reach forward and poke at the bit of it that's closest to me.
With like your finger?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. This is go great.
Okay.
No.
Do we want to commit? We could catch this thing too.
I also
Oh,
am gonna
God.
roll perception. I would like
No,
to
Franklin!
know if it smells like anything.
Gotta catch them.
Yeah. Go ahead. Perception. You can tell that it's kind of smelling acidic to your nose, and with
Ah.
the touch, that's what I was just reading here. No. Yeah, that's correct. Whatever that
What's
rolled.
correct?
Your finger burns as you put it into it, and
Like-
strips away parts of the flesh on top of your on the
Oh,
top
so I'm
of your
not
finger.
trying to like stick my finger in. I'm like gonna touch the surface.
So it just the
Pull it
tip of
away.
your finger you're talking about. Then that
Yeah,
much
I'm
of your
just gonna like boop it.
uh,
Gonna boop the butt.
we'll call it
No
half
longer
that.
have fingerprints.
Yeah, we'll call it half that. But that's so 4 damage of it burning the tip of your finger off, basically from the acidity. It's pretty corrosive to flesh. It feels like.
Guess I shouldn't slap it because that's what I was gonna do next.
And you're seeing too, in the meantime, float down in the gelatinous. It's almost clear you can see your friends on the other side, but in the meantime, there are some bones and other sediment that are of hardier material in the inside of it, kind of suspended in the goo.
We need to trap it in this room.
Yeah. Or like capture it. I feel like this would be great to like melt and like acid to throw in the faces of our enemies.
That's what I'm saying. We could capture it,
anything else.
use it like
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
but
that's
how are we gonna
Put it-
capture it if it's just gonna like burn through what we keep it in?
that's the
Well,
conversation
in
that's happening
the
out.
in the pocket rocket, isn't there some like special metal?
I think that was for skeletons though, or something, wasn't it? We don't know how it interacts with this acidically burning goo.
Yeah, I would assume if you put, well, there's, I mean, okay, let's first catch this thing in a room so that we don't get killed. But if there's bones in there, I wonder if we can combine it with our skeleton monster and create a skeleton goo monster.
We do want
Just keep
zombies.
leveling it up.
So that's the conversation that's happening on that side of the goo wall. What's happening over there with Regina and Phelan?
I don't want to touch the goo monster because it hurt the people I'm with.
It's icky and it has cooties.
Yeah, it's got cooties. I'm actually trying to avoid catching globgorb. So
It'd be funny if we named it that before the new character shows up.
that's actually the new character is this gelatinous cube.
So there's
And we
just
can
two
call this
glob-
Gorb Glob.
Oh,
Jill? I mean, Regina?
I'm for trying to figure out how to corner and or capture this thing.
I don't know if you can hear them on the other side of this. That's why I was asking you guys specifically too.
I see. Let me scope out.
But
Is
you could see probably Mame, because it was mostly clear. You can see Mame kind of touch it and pull their finger back and shake it.
okay. Does this thing move?
No,
On
it
its
is not. It is not moving currently. It is just kind of obstructing the path.
Okay. I don't know. I'm also very distracted by these giant worm things on the other side of me too.
Yeah, these guys, they're like a large and or medium caterpillars. The smallest one is about the size of you, with 6 legs, 3 on each side, and torso and a little bit of a tail, but it's all globby, and they've got some eyes, but they got these little tentacles that they're running across the floor and picking up bits with their mouths and ingesting stuff, and you can see it go inside of them and dissolve.
Okay. So am I able to conclude that these creatures also are made of a similar gelatinous thing than
Yep.
this cube? They are. And are these things threatening or friendly?
They don't seem to be in either direction currently. They are just kind of minding their own, if you will.
Okay. I wonder if there's a way to gain control of one of these creatures and see how it interacts with the Jello and see if it could maybe even eat the Jello since they're made of the same consistency. I personally cannot do this. I'm just thinking out loud.
I feel like we run into slime monsters a lot. Just me?
Mm.
I've personally been encapsulated in one before, so
Yeah, you might just have a shocking recollection of him.
Yeah, it's possible. Well, they're not really moving. And they're not blocking our way over here, is it? Are they? Like we were walking the other way.
Back the way you guys came from. No.
Yeah. So are we, from my perspective, is there anyone that from our little group that we're missing?
Other than the people that are on the other side of the.
Yeah, but do I know of those other people?
Oh yeah. You guys were walking together after having dispatched the crab-like demon that was Zola's that had banished them, and they said they were going to be back in a minute. So you guys tried to run away real quick. Although the resounding silence is beautiful. Is that a perfect time to go back over to Warren here and see what you're doing while they're thinking? Okay. Silence means yes.
Oh, I didn't know. Were you looking for a yes from me? Okay.
Yep. So after you finish looting the chests, what are you doing?
Is that another chest up in the middle, or is that like
That one is. It is definitely locked, though, you can tell, and it is very eloquent.
lockpicking engage? Remind me later. All right. 16 for lockpick. Which means my proficiency doubled that roll.
Dang. It seems
lockpicking.
like that particular lock was
old and rusty and kind of shot.
I was gonna go for more so like
decorational.
More decoration than you thought. And you put your lockpicks in, and you feel only one tumbler inside, and you're like, "What?"
I like the idea of me just shoving the lockpick in, and me hearing just a clunk. I'm like, that also works, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. And it pops open a little bit there.
This feels like a trap. I should have rethought my actions. I guess I continue to open it. I'm here.
On the inside, you see that it's a bit of a mess, because there's a good bit of a little bit of everything, it looks like. Not only with those of valuable things, because your nipples aren't exactly full erect, but there's some intermittent like gems, stones, and such in there, but it's mostly it looks like some sort of gaming materials for the lounge area that you're standing in.
I'll just leave all that there. I don't really need any more gems. For now, I'll explore whatever else there is.
You're standing in a secondary, larger chamber too that you'd come off of, and are, directly across from the other two chambers that I'd mentioned. One mezzanine holding a writhing mess of bones, and the other holding, it looks like a bedchamber of some sort. As you get closer to the bones too, they press even harder up against the cage. Some of them are trying to come through, but most of them don't look like they can. If any do, they fall out of the mass and then come back up through.
What is this? Is that
The
like
ladder.
Oh,
Up
is this
to-
like a balcony?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lots of beds.
Lots of crickets.
Yeah, whatever. Guessing this is also a chest.
Yep, that one seems to be full of. It's partly propped open because it's almost overflowing with clothing.
Oh. Since I was like I guess I wasn't submerged in water, but since I was sitting in water, is my hat coming off?
You were not fully submerged, otherwise you'd probably be drowning. But you were your hat's still attached. I would say that your head probably wouldn't have gone under that far. Your mustache is looking a little worse to wear, though. That's probably askew on your face as you walk by the vanity mirror and makeup stand that's in the bedchamber.
I forgot I'd done this. What a terrible mistake I have made.
The handlebars are drooping off to either side.
Is there anything on this vanity that I could use to like get rid of all this shit that I'm wearing?
You're pretty sure you'd seen it used before for such, but it's not at all organized how you would. It looks more so ready for makeups, but there are some probable uses that you could suss out if you sat there long enough and figured out where everything is and what it is.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna do that. Do I have to roll anything or?
Yeah, I'm thinking in general it'd be a performance roll base, unless you wanted to do some sort of new skill of like disguise. I don't know. I know it'd be also charisma based of like the deceptions. That's the other thing I was thinking of basing it off of. But I think it was a deception. I see perception is deception. Yes, deception is charisma as well.
I used a performance and I got really
That works.
bad roll.
You get like most of the mustache off. You probably. Oh no. It's not that bad of a roll though. You get like you leave half of it on there still. Probably from like the middle to the left side of it that you ran out of what you found to use, which was like this little solvent roller that you're like, oh yeah, this is working real good, and then you got halfway done and it stopped like dissolving the glue, and you're guessing it ran out.
Shame. What's in that chest that's open? It looks like bones.
This one here?
That
Yeah, there's a bit more of kind of your like fancier gear, as in like a nice looking dagger, a nice looking sidearm, a little book that looks well done out. It's also, it seems to be some stakes and a mallet, and then you're wondering to yourself, maybe this is some sort of zombie killing kit or undead killing kit. Because you're looking at the front of the book now too, and you realize there's a religious symbol that you're just not that familiar with.
All right, I'm gonna head back down. I'm gonna walk up to that suit of armor, and as I walk by, I'm gonna like sarcastically salute it, if that makes sense.
It doesn't budge, but yeah, I understand what you're saying.
All right. Ooh, a bar.
Yep. And the third and final chamber that you walk into seems to be some sort of large dining chamber with a bar and kitchen.
Maybe there's
And
something.
there seems to be two rising. They kind of look like mine cars on a ladder, basically, that you can imagine. They go up to the area where the fairy lights are dangling from, because you think you noticed too a couple hammocks that are hanging up there.
Let's see. What would there be anything in like a bar / kitchen that I could use to get rid of all the shit that I'm wearing, or like get my hat off and the rest of my mustache?
You first look at the bar itself, and then look just behind it. And you see some high grain alcohols back there.
That might work. This is a dumb idea, but I pour some of the high proof alcohol on my hat and see if it does anything.
On the hat. Okay, so you pour it on there. It soaks into the hat. How much is a little in your mind? Is this like a
I'm guessing
two shot situation?
2 shots of vodka. Glug, glug,
Glug, glug,
glug,
glug,
glug.
glug.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. It soaks into the hat pretty good at first, and you probably are about a quarter of the bottle in, and you see that it kind of stops before it gets down, and you go, why not? And you just keep pouring the rest of it on for about half of the bottle, a little bit more than half, and it finally soaks up to the brim of the hat from the top down, and it starts to loosen itself from your head.
Yes, yes, yes. As I feel it start to loosen, I lose my fucking mind, and I start just like trying to pull it off.
Some hair comes with it.
Fucking finally! I'm guessing this will also work on the mustache, so I'm gonna pour the rest on my face and realize how much of a horrible mistake I made.
Yeah, you might want to roll me a constitution there. Probably with disadvantage, because that's...
Save or...
Yeah.
How do I roll? I'm just gonna roll 2 because I can't
That's fine.
figure out. 12. I really wow. Of course I get a 20 on the one roll that doesn't count.
Yeah. Yeah. You take the alcohol to the face, but you start coughing, and the mustache does come off as you're trying to wipe it out of your nose that it went and splashed up into, because you're splashing alcohol on your lip and got some of it in your lungs, and it's at least 100 proof, so you're choking on it pretty good there. I think that's a good point to go back to the other group.
Yep.
So kind of stand there, look around, and be like, "Oh yeah, I totally forgot I got this thing. Let's see what it says." And I'll pull out my Pokedex.
You hold it up and you point it at the cubes. Then, like the back of the book, I'm guessing, or what you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. You're kind of flipping through the pages almost with your eyes closed, and you open your eyes as your hand stops on a page that has a large gelatinous looking thing that it calls a gelatinous cube giant, and it goes on to say that after getting so big and absorbing so much material, it uses stealth as its main attacking force because it can't move very fast. And in that time that you guys have stood there too, you do look and you see it. They've both there seems to be maybe two of them, only because there is a bit of a gap in between of them now, and they've both moved maybe in this time a foot.
Oh, okay. Kind of turn it around to the others. Look, it's called a gelatinous cube, and so for you guys, my starting item for this character was the dungeon or the monster manual, because I touched the monster manual on the table, so I have a Pokedex, essentially. It apparently, I think, was trying to attack us, but it did go so well, so now it's slowly chasing us. Can I roll some kind of check? I wonder if these things are like slugs. They caught her by like slugs, to see if salt would hurt these things at all, or look in the monster manual at this thing. What are our weaknesses of these creatures?
It doesn't say anything about a weakness, but it does say that it's immune to being blinded, charmed, deafened, exhausted, frightened, or prone.
Wow. Really hard to stop these things. I'm gonna turn to the others. You guys should like take at least a step back. It's gonna try to absorb you, I think, or attack you, or eat you, or something. So I'll dig around in my backpack for like some salt from some pack. I don't know. I would assume I have salt from food. Just gonna toss it generally at the creature. I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but it'd be fun.
I'm sure if we just like ran away, we could find our way back to the beginning and you know what I mean? Like meet up
Yeah,
with
I mean the
the
beginning
other
is like
half.
right over there. So like
Meet up with the other
we're
half
next.
of the crew instead of trying to like fight our way through. Just
Yeah,
explore our way around back to the front.
we could totally do that. Do we want to do anything to slow this guy down?
Not sure there's much we could do.
I'll poke my head around the corner.
And as you do, you're seeing an angry crab demon.
Oh Lord.
I was just gonna say, are we giving up? Is that what's happening?
Giving up? No, we're just assessing the situation. This giant creature tried to sneak attack us, but it's really slow now that it failed its first one, I think. So like if we could just box it in here somehow, like we could either kill it from afar or I don't know.
So it's
Sig doesn't
what's
say.
the opposite of acid? Ooh, what if we pick up the giant crab thing, throw
Base.
it into the cube? Or just
Into it?
throw
Yeah,
enough
you
shit
could
into
probably
it.
do that.
I mean,
I think it would just eat it.
Nom.
I mean, it solves one of our problems.
It does, unless there's something cool on the crab.
I know how to beat it. You just have to play bass guitar really good.
Lots of bass.
And then it melts.
Nobody's got any power to like meld stone or something like that, right?
Nope. I'm really
No.
good at throwing daggers.
That's not going to be You're probably not going to get any daggers back if you throw them at it.
That's kind of why I want to run away.
I could try a frostbite on him and freeze it. I don't know.
Yeah. Man, I
Do
hope
we-
the others
'cause
don't do anything
We
stupid.
have interacted with a gelatinous cube before. Do we remember
Yeah.
how we beat it the last time? Or did we just like run away last time?
Does anyone have a bomb? You could just blow it up.
No, we definitely fought
I'd really like a
gelatinous
bomb.
movement cubes last time, but they were not acidic. But we did fight them.
Yeah, because I remember it was like, I think it was in the good campaign.
I guess we could
were able to
message
do-
them if Flint's here.
We were able to do damage, but we had to like, it was like magic damage. I remember like attacking.
I have
didn't
magic.
do much.
We could do magic damage. I'm just thinking like, I guess I'd look back at the crab. This guy's not gonna come at us super fast. Should we deal with this crab a second? Like, hold on. I bet I could send Ferdinand or Torito or somebody to go see if they can find the others.
How big is the crab? Where is it? Let me see it.
Do we
I
try
don't-
to
I
talk
don't
to the
know.
crab? Maybe he knows what's
Maybe.
going on with the gelatinous cube. Maybe that's like his gelatinous cube and he can like control
That's
it.
true.
I
We
don't see a
can't
crab,
assume he's bad.
so we can't
Boy.
help.
I don't, are you saying everyone from hell is bad? We're from hell.
Yeah, or do you think we're good?
I don't know. I think I do good things sometimes.
When it benefits us, yes.
Where's this effing crab?
I don't see any crab.
You don't see him? He's huge.
He's right here.
He's massive.
Nope.
Is it a crusty crab?
That's why I'm standing on him. I'm guess. I don't see him.
Oh, no, I
Yeah,
can't see
you're
crab
literally
either. 'cause
walking
sightlines.
right on top. You're literally
I
walking
see-
right on top of him.
I see
He's
like he's
invisible.
like yeah, he's like partially invisible.
Nope. I
He's
see
apparently
his-
all invisible.
I see it.
Does anyone
I
have
see
the ability to
entire
Well,
talk to
cube.
this
spots are on
guy?
one side
Oh!
of cubes, the other half of are on the other side of the cubes.
I
So-
see him. So he's like faint,
Also,
right? He looks like
I
He's not-
realized too,
He's
if you guys
transparent.
recall, that even these chambers are dark. The only light really that's coming from anything is some mirror-looking things
Oh.
that are in front of some other creatures that are in the same chamber here. So the dark elves,
So
you guys
that's
are
why.
fine.
That's why
I
I can,
can see
him.
perfectly fine because I got dark vision. That's hella good.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can see him clear as day.
I guess I'll turn a light on.
All right, Mama, get back here. You're gonna get murdered. You can't see anything.
I can speak primordial. I'll try to talk to him in primordial. Hi, my name is Franklin.
It comes back with even more guttural sounding tones of in
Oh God.
infernal, if anyone can understand
Infernal.
that. Yeah.
What
I think I
languages do
can.
know?
Hold on.
Nope.
No. I know
Not me.
celestial, common, and primordial. Why don't I know infernal? That's like the thing I should know. Damn.
It is.
I know. I know Draconic, Elvish, Sylvan, and Thieves' Camp.
I know common.
Yeah, I
Elvish,
need to
and
get a
Thieves' Camp.
tutor.
Alright.
You should teach us Thieves' Cat, then we could all do cool hand signals.
No.
Oh.
your feet only.
We need to teach her how to pickpocket first.
Isn't that
I can-
wrong?
I can pickpocket.
Only if you get caught.
I'll teach you how to pickpocket.
Ooh.
It's much easier to just kill them and then take their stuff afterwards. That way you don't
That's
have anyone
that's
looking for
very
you.
true. Yeah,
Cool.
I've noticed that too.
Am I getting that the consensus is no one can talk to them? I
Yes.
understand.
Yeah, no one can understand what he is saying. We just
Okay.
I I just say, "Excuse me, can you say that again?" But I say it in common. Just to like try to see if he like knows common.
And hide. I'm just setting some things up here. Nope, hide. Unhide.
One
I
day
really
when
need
we
a-
meet somebody that can speak Infernal, I'm just gonna learn some like key phrases, like "Where's the bathroom?" and "Can I have
Yeah.
a beer?"
Excuse me, please and thanks.
Yeah, I want to learn those in like most of the languages.
Yeah.
Not, I don't want to be able to speak fluently. I just want like key phrases.
Yeah. Beer, please. Bathroom, thanks.
Alcohol and restroom.
Um,
And maybe the word for food. Maybe.
Pull out some jalapeno poppers and extend them out. Baby is hungry.
in your head, then, you hear a bit of a response, and your mind must be interpreting. We'll say that.
Ooh, tingly.
Wait, is this some Doctor Who TARDIS shit?
No, 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 no.
Um,
Zombies.
it's
Eh.
less of a language that you're understanding, and more of the kind of communication you might understand from an animal, of gestures and images that you're picking up on, more than actual images. That you got going on in your heads, and that's specifically you guys that are standing next to the crab guy there. And you guys that aren't you, Regina and Phelan, you guys have free movement currently. Because you're not over here, but I would say that he's gesticulating quite angrily and aggressively after having been banished and being brought back into the space, and he's saying in your minds more or less something along the lines of, "How did you get in here? What? I was trying to stop you to get past me because there's deadly things past me."
Yeah, I'm deadly thing in front of you.
I kind of just want to gesture back and be like,
Just gonna.
"How did you get in here?"
This is
Mama's just gonna kind of like shrug and be like, "We're stuck."
Reverse psychology. What are you doing in here? We wanted to prevent you from getting in here.
It's like, "You were
Oh, that's
banished.
really
How'd you
good.
get here?"
We
I
banished you away so that you wouldn't see the deadly things.
I work here.
Does he have a uniform?
He doesn't, but he does have a little pin.
Franklin's gonna step
Wait,
behind the
do
thing.
Do you have dark vision? I thought we said you didn't.
No, but I said a second ago I was gonna start a
right.
light.
We'll start that for you too. And place light. Boink.
I can see him
seeing.
now.
Whoa! Look at this guy.
Yeah, now I can.
Seeing his little badge thing, Franklin's gonna step out of line of sight and use disguise self to make it look like he is wearing a uniform, like a guard's uniform, with that pen and a mustache. He's gonna step back out. Yes, sir. We were making sure that everything was all right here. And I nod to the others.
You can go ahead and roll a deception. Not with advantage.
I was like, "Can I just like nod my head and look serious behind him?"
18.
Wait,
Brother,
I
security crew.
What do I have? No.
He looks at you skeptically, but also kind of shrugs and then looks back at his desk and said, "Well, I was trying to get some work done here. You're interrupting it. Not
So
allowed out
sorry,
of this
sir.
little area. You're probably trapped because of the things that were ahead. You should have gone just behind me over here."
Oh, okay.
Cool. Then can we go over there?
It's kind of hard and awkward for me to get around the desk.
Okay,
That's
I
true.
can get around you.
He just says, "Oh no, wait," and he just climbs up on top of the desk awkwardly with his claw hands and steps around to the other side because there was no way for him to get out otherwise. And he's still mostly entrapped by the walls, it seems like.
Can I roll an insight check on this dude?
Sure.
Is he unhappy?
Yes. You don't need an insight for that. You can tell he's and you can see that the people that behind him that are working haven't even looked up for the exchange that's gone on. They've just
Is
been
that what
smashing
these
around.
people are?
Yeah, they've just been smashing around on some some little symbols on their desk that
Do you
look
guys
like
want to
letters.
leave?
I just keep walking forward.
Do you
He
guys?
goes,
You seem unhappy? Do you wanna leave?
"Oh, we're not allowed to leave. We're bound here."
Says who?
Says the demon in charge of this space.
Well,
He's my
we've
manager.
got. Oh well, you should quit.
It's not really an option.
Is there like a glint of gold over here that I see?
Where's
Everything's
that?
an
Can't you
option.
ping?
Yeah.
Oh,
if any-
well, that was the stuff that came out of the front of the wall that was wiggling.
Oh.
And you guys did take some of it, but were distracted by being attacked by him. Well, rather particularly that
Oh,
Zolas was attacked.
now. Oh, now I know where I am.
An hour into the session. Perfect.
Where am I?
Oh, it's been like 3 weeks or 3 or 4 weeks since we played last.
No, yeah, understandable.
Because Eurythmic Veracity, and then we skipped a week. I was just got plopped in a map. I was like, okay. Okay. Now I know
Yes.
where I am.
Feel bad for these guys.
Is Mame just walking by then too?
Yeah. So Mom was waiting for Franklin. I was gonna follow.
I wonder if
Well, maybe
if we
should get a
breed you,
temple
would you join
first.
us?
Did you say breed me? The
No,
image is in
breed
your head.
you. We found a way to break the hold that your master has on you.
If you freed me, I don't. What? I don't. I'm pretty sure I owe you one at least.
Would you and your brother join us in our fight?
Join
We've
me.
got a really
No.
nice like spa area. It's like a really nice pool, nice and wet. You can hang out there.
No.
Okay.
No, that doesn't sound nice at all. Sorry.
No. I suppose you are a demon.
You could roll persuasion if you wanted to on top of that just to see. But
So I offered you a better life, Fred. That's a perception check, but it's a 15 plus 5, so still a 20.
nice.
These guys seem pretty strong.
I've been rolling like shit though. And he goes, like I said, that place doesn't sound great, but I'm not gonna help you on your fight, but
Oh.
just because it sounds like you're gonna try and take it up with my manager, and I definitely don't want to be in that fight.
No, not necessarily, no. We're just, if there an opportunity arises where, like, your manager owes us one or something like that, I just want to know if we can help you out, because you guys seem like you hate it here.
Oh,
And this is hell. You should hate your life here,
if you really
Should
wanted
be
to
like a second chance.
help us out, then you would set us free on on Taurus, and on the plains above. Be great, to dance on the corpses of those that live so freely above while I'm chained here.
Can't promise Tareth, but I think I might be able to help you out otherwise.
If you do see my manager, don't tell him I let you past.
Yeah, no, Bob's the word, dude. fist bump.
He looks at both of his claw hands and looks back at you.
Oh, right. Okay, I run in and hug him. I'll see you later. Bye.
Brings a tear to my eye.
You gotta be empathetic, you know? That's how you make friends.
Are you gonna use your torque after you get the stuff off yourself there, Warren?
Sure.
I wasn't sure what else you were doing. You figured out that that's pretty much the rest of the chambers there that you've been through, besides going into the cell with the giant mass of writhing bones. I need another word for writhing.
Viving.
Heaving.
What is it?
Heaving.
Ooh,
Heaving.
That's a good
That is a
one.
good one. Yeah.
even to me.
So, when you say sure, what are you saying over the torque? I guess.
Where are you guys at?
Comes through everyone's torque.
Ah, who's this?
Warren.
Who?
Oh, I mean, Thomas Maxim Gray III.
Oh. Can we call you Tommy? You've got a really long name.
It's Warren.
Okay. Oh yeah.
How did
Hi,
you get Warren
Warren.
from that?
Hi, Warren. Where are you?
I'm in a chamber with a giant writhing mass of bones.
Oh,
That sounds fun.
he's in the pocket rocket. Don't touch it.
Wasn't planning on it.
That's how Griselda lost her head, I say to the others.
How do I get out of the pocket rocket?
There's a exit near the path through the bedrooms. So if you go around the giant heaving mass of skeletons, through the room with all the beds in it, we sleep right next to it. There's a little carved out path that will bring you to a little antechamber, and then there's a magic door that you gotta go through. Don't worry, nobody's died so far going through it.
I can show you. What?
Confidence inspiring.
I'm just gonna flop back over that map real quick so you can see what he's talking about.
Vito
So,
can show you if you get lost.
Oh. Oh.
and you make it to a solid-looking door that isn't fully locked, but is slightly. It's unlocked at this time, but you step through it and you see on the other side that there is a cell door that's locking off the bones that are now pushing up against it and the wall, and a purple glowing portal that has a bunch of runes on it, or in it rather, as they're floating around in circles.
Wee.
And if I remember correctly, it is Franklin that has the rock. So
Yep.
after probably talking to him too, you probably have gone into your pack and probably grabbed it at least. And as you're grabbing it, out flows the familiar purple mist to you now of a person coming out, and forms into a sodden-looking, what used to be a dapper-looking fellow, who has now bedraggled look to him, a wet rat, if you will.
Nobody
Hey,
light
are
a
you
match.
okay?
Nobody light a match.
Oh, okay. I look at a matchbox.
No. Stop
Ugh.
So you guys,
Yo!
Welcome back.
Hold up. When did we get the base?
We won it in a bet with a wizard. His name was Zach. He's at a rock also. I'll pull up that rock. He lives in here.
Willingly, or like he's like trapped in there?
Both.
there's like a you see in his hand more of a black sphere as opposed to the rock that he's holding that you came out of. That looks more of just like any rock or stone, just kind of gray or brownish. This one's a pitch black, the sphere, and swirling with colors, or swirling with a dark mist inside.
Okay, so now that I know about that and where I was, where are we?
We're at a place called the Acropolis. Apocalypse. It's something like that. And it's
Hey, get away! No,
Oh,
That's just
What?
about to say.
no, no.
You guys hear that from this direction, and Mame, you're coming around a bend, and you look and see. You see around the bend, off in the distance, your two newer companions, Phelan and Regina, the Dark Elves, facing the large gelatinous mass that you guys were on the other side now, but it's a little bit farther up the ways. Do
Go
you see
away.
what I'm talking about? No, you don't yet. I would say that you could see it. So, oh wait, no wait, they're in darkness. You can't see shit. Never mind. Fuck.
Yeah, so I started to go around. That's why I was backing up. I started to go, and I was
You-
like, wait a second, I can't see anything. I'm just going to wait
You
for the people
hear
with
them
light."
saying "fuck off," basically from around up that direction.
I draw my flaming sword
Okay.
Oh no.
and say ignite.
Oh no! Wait. Oh, but you're. Oh.
Oh
You're gonna. Yeah. Franklin claps in delight.
I
I've
just.
made-
This
I
would be
just.
fun.
I just
made
take.
it. I've made a tactical blunder.
I just take some steps back.
You do so as the air around Warren before the besides the sword itself first igniting, and then now the air around him before he himself is alight with a flame. It doesn't hurt so much at first. You're more surprised than anything because the ethanol that's burning on you, but you do feel it starting to warm up quite quickly
I would
Ah,
like to
around your
have-
head mainly. So.
I would like to
I've
have
never
like
seen
a
anyone
moment
burned to
of like
death.
where time stopped, and as I lit it, and I just like glance at the camera and hold up like a road runner sign. It says "I'm with stupid."
As your head bursts into flame, along with the sword that you're holding.
Oh, we
Archer.
needed a torch.
Yeah, Mame, your night vision is extremely wrecked, especially with the flaming head behind you.
I don't.
You know
I
the
don't have
regular
night
night vision that you call it. You know what I mean? Not like
Or
Yeah.
like from being in darkness to
Gotcha.
being all of a
Yeah,
sudden in
my
like
ability to see
bright
in the dark.
light.
yeah, exactly.
I pull out my water skin and dump it on my head.
Which water skin?
Why?
Wait, no, that was a flask. That's right.
Yeah. No, I'm just dumping my infinity flask over top of myself because I'm like, burn, bitch, burn.
Um, We'll say you took 3 damage in the time as your hair is mostly charred off at that point that you get it fully put out with the remnants of your water flask.
Burn, baby, burn.
You didn't get that water from anywhere specifically, did you either? That was just something you've been holding.
Yeah, I think that's just something I started the game with.
Okay.
I
No
think
worries.
that was just starting equipment.
Stale
probably-
water.
Yeah, it's probably stale anyway, so.
Taste of leather.
Who needs water when you have whiskey?
Not your
But,
liver.
Yeah,
Your
we're-
adventures. Just cure wounds.
I can
So-
legitimately say I've been to hell and I've been to worse places.
Yeah, Vomaira, then you step around the corner and you see Phelan
I
out.
see this guy and I see this guy.
Yeah, besides the little creatures that are pretty much ignoring you, as long as you don't
Yep,
walk
I
up
see
onto them. They're just kind of eating some of the roots that are poking up through the ground, it looks like.
This one looks like a little baby one, and this is like the big one.
Yep, exactly.
Well, I just, keep to the ends, keep to the sides, and then I see the rest of the party. I'm like, hey, come this way.
Go that way?
We're down
I
here.
waved.
We're down here.
Bye.
That way.
And as they see you, Ash, Flint, and Zolas are like, "Yeah, we're outie 5000," and flick their forks and with the poop symbol and go and just poof into the around the corner into the rock that Franklin's holding.
Alright, so
Cool.
Franklin kind of made friends with the crab guy.
Yeah, he's not happy. Doesn't like it here.
Hmm.
Did a job.
Seems like this is a big circle, so maybe we should try to explore a different area.
We could
Sounds
do
fine
that.
for me.
Hold on, I pull out my dungeon or the monster manual. What's this thing?
Adorable.
I know, right?
Want one.
It
Looks
looks
a
at
little
you.
it's like the same color as the cube, right?
Yeah. And it looks to be of a similar material, but it's a little
Yeah, I'm not getting close to that.
Who
a
did
lot
it?
more sentient,
Mm.
and its cute little eyes are staring at you as you pull out the book and you close your eyes and start flipping at it like less than 5 feet away from it. And you open your eyes and you'd stopped on a page that reads Oblex as the name of it.
Oh, blacks.
Oblex.
Huh. Record that. Tell everyone.
Can I, Regina, just poke it gently with a little pen in my bag and see what happens? Not to hurt it, just to see. Does it jiggle? Is it corrosive?
With a what are you poking it? I guess would be
Pen. Like I just have a pen, like that you write with. An ink
Ah.
pen.
so like
Just-
a quill. Gotcha.
hmm
Oh no.
Oh, I could tickle it with a feather too. On the end of the quill.
You guys
Maybe.
can roll me initiative.
Oy.
Mm-hmm.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh.
Real bad.
Hey, natural one! I'm on a roll.
And you are on fire.
You were. Yeah.
I've
Uh,
made great decisions so far.
Also,
True.
Regina, your
Yeah.
character sheet must show you still as dead So you might want to fix that.
Yes, I can do that. I rolled a 9.
Do. I don't know why it didn't populate everybody's. Did everybody read me off theirs? Just help me from bopping back and forth between pages.
It says I got a
Probably.
4, but that was a natural
11.
1, so.
Well, because you have a +3.
Yeah, you have a +3. So
Well, Myra is an 11.
8 for Franklin.
Hey, so at least this character can't roll a plus or a 0 initiative like my other one can.
Phelan is a 12.
Regina has a
Mame.
9.
Well, don't you think highly of yourself?
That took me a minute.
Mame has a
19.
19.
I'm just gonna say I go last because I set myself on fire. I'm still stunned.
He's on fire. In the rain, watch him burn. Franklin's just watching. I've never seen someone die by fire before.
I put it out.
Oh. Can
I
you redo
was-
it?
I was.
I feel like you probably still have like little like smoldering like spots on
Oh,
you.
I'm sure, but I'm not like dying.
That would
No.
definitely be Mame gets the first reaction, even though it was Regina who had poked him with a 9,
So why does Mame have
19 on my side of things.
advantage?
It's a
Barbarian.
it's a
Oh, okay.
feature.
I was just curious. I
Class.
wasn't challenging.
Yeah.
I was just
I
curious
am now
what
level
gave you that.
whatever.
Yeah, no. Good questions.
Ah,
Yeah.
is that
General
that's
instinct.
a barbarian. Yeah,
How do I undead
that's
myself right
cool.
now on D&D Beyond?
Could be long rest.
No, she's got, saving throws technically to make. You just select them as successes because you're to describe for yourself too who hadn't been to one of those. The whole session felt like a dream as you woke back up. Exactly, your consciousness came back into the body that you're currently in now as Regina again, still alive, but you had the whole experience of like a dream that you of what we did on Eurythmic Veracity.
Trauma of dying in your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, Mame, what you doing? What you see physically, and why this was done in this particular case is the small one that's in front of you that Regina has poked starts to freak out, and its little tentacles go like in every different direction. And the big one behind you guys turns, and all of its tentacle on its mouth converge into like a point, and it's all 6 of its eyes turn to you at the same time and starts taking a step.
Where?
You're not
where
sure.
Is this big one?
You heard it off in the distance. In this direction.
In which direction? Okay. Oh, so this is like a baby bear and a mama bear. So I do not want to attack this thing. Because fuck that big one. Oh heck. I'd described that. So change what I I am going to use my newly acquired intimidating presence. I want to frighten this creature. It has to roll a saving throw.
But you can't see it. It specifically states that you can see. Oh, the little one. I got you
the
now.
little one.
Um,
This guy. Yeah. I wanted
Sparing
to
the
run back to
children.
its mom and get the fuck away from me.
What was that roll
Yes.
again? I apologize.
It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Of
It has to roll
it did
above
not.
a DC 11.
So
It is frightened till the end of my next
That
turn.
baby.
you scared that baby. Are you gonna use any bonus actions or anything? I don't know if what you have.
It's my action to extend the duration of this effect each turn. Unless it moves out of line of sight or more than 60 feet. Okay, so when it's frightened,
During
it
its
has
turn,
to like
it has to use all
get
of its
away from me,
movement.
right?
Hmm.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, I do know that it has to move away.
That's fair.
I think
It
that's
does. It has
actually
to use all of its movement to move in a random direction away from the person that frightened it.
Mm-hmm.
I am also going to then with my bonus action, because doing that was an action.
I would
and
like
then
to
I'm going
rage.
to rage. Yeah, so I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Melee damage. Yep, and then that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Oh, and I'm gonna move just a little bit closer to this creature so that
Oh,
it
okay.
then tries to get
I think
away from us.
you're good. I think we might have
Sorry,
been
then
thinking of
that's it.
another effect. I see that you sent frightened. It has disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls while it can see you, basically. Yeah,
Oh, it can't willingly move closer to me. Okay, it doesn't have to. Okay.
or something else that I thought.
There
May have
is
been a
another thing.
That causes them to like run directly
Yeah,
away
to run
from
away.
you. Yeah.
Isn't it called like flee or something?
Here.
I'm
I
not
know.
seeing
I
it.
know there's definitely some sort of condition or if you can put in on a creature that would make it actively use its movement to get away from you. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's the fear spell. When frightened by the spell, a creature must take the dash action and move away from you.
Okay.
Nice. What you doing, Phelan?
So I know that these other people that aren't as cool as me can't see all the things, right?
Correct.
And like nothing's necessarily like come at me like hostile. Yeah, it's just someone poked something and things got a little bit dicey. But it's because it's dicey. I'm just gonna cast dancing lights and sort of place a light right by each one of the like little creatures so that people can see them and know where they are.
Can you send dancing lights for me? I wondered if it had like an area of effect or if you had to. I remember we talking about it, but
How do I send it in? Oh,
That's the
there
one
it
of like
is.
little globules that you can move around.
yeah.
Yeah. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Whoops. That was frostbite. There it is.
4. Okay. That's what it was. Within range, making repair as torches, lanterns, glowing orbs, and they're glowing orbs.
Yeah, little orbs. They look like little fairies.
Each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius. Okay. That's what I needed to know.
Yeah. That I don't know how that'll look for everyone else, but hopefully that helps everyone in some way.
You guys
I like to see.
the different
Helps me a lot.
sources of light off in the distance, I would say. Up here, around the creatures themselves. Kind of hovering next to them. I think that should at least... I'm just checking to see... Oh, nope, you still can't... You can see stuff, but you can see its rear end, mainly, of the big one off in the distance, Mame. And I'm guessing Franklin can't see anything still but the small guy, because just
Yep.
the angle of the walls and such.
Yeah. But hopefully when they're like, around the angle of the walls and can see some stuff, they'll be able to like kind of see it now.
Yeah. You don't have any night vision, do you? Either Warren, right? He's zoned out. Okay. We've got your main action. Did you have a bonus action or anything?
I can't really do anything.
Okay.
I'm kind of useless right now.
Okay. So you're
Until I'm attacked, I'm not gonna do shit.
all right. You could always prepare a bonus action, and just like you can prepare an action.
No,
in
I
your
really can't
opinion,
do
but-
shit for a bonus action.
All right.
I can convert sorcery points into spell slots. That's all I can do, and I haven't used a spell slot yet. So.
Oh. You hear another one that's you can see Vamira, Phelan, and others skittering off, and the one that you did frighten Mame, it doesn't attack either. It does use just out of fear of yourself too, I would say, and probably being small and surrounded by a bunch of things. Probably skitters between your legs, Regina. Even as small as you are, it kind of like it doesn't necessarily shrink. It just compresses itself down in between your small 10-year-old legs and goes away behind you. Just checking to see how far it can go. You would have an opportunity to attack in the case of pretty much everyone, except for maybe Phelan, because you are a little bit farther away, and Franklin and Warren. But don't know if you guys are using that or not.
Hmm.
5,
So
10, 15, 20. It goes over here, but
A little hesitant to attack
I don't
a
want to
child.
I don't want to attack it unless it attacks me. Also, I need to roll for
Get
the
it!
wild magic surge.
what about a magic surge?
I have to roll to see if I pass my DC because I use a spell.
It would be
The DC is only a 4, so yeah, we're good.
Oh, you were good. It's getting up there though now. Now you're at 5.
Yeah, I've used 4 spells.
Yep. So now we're at
Can't wait for
Vamira.
the first surge to happen. It's gonna be chaos, guys.
Oh lord. All right. Well, I don't really see that. Like they're kind of taking up like the whole hallway, correct?
Ooh, no, I wouldn't say so. Are you talking about Regina? Because Regina's only like 3 feet tall.
No, the creatures.
Off in the distance. You can kind of see through them if that's what you mean. What do you? Because they're not. You've got
All
dark
right.
vision,
So,
but
Nero, dude, buddy, stop. Sorry,
you're good.
I'm having cat issues.
He's a good cat.
No, he's knocking shit off of tables.
Yes.
Don't push stuff on the table. Listen, learn from
He's-
D&D. Never put stuff on a
Yeah.
table with a cat.
I
It
know.
costs you 10 grand.
Fucking got paper clips everywhere now.
This point sounds like you were asking for it.
That's my favorite
Oh.
justification that the world cannot be
Right.
Pushed
That's a
everything
pretty
off of
great
it by
one.
now.
I
is.
I have seen that one a few times.
I had not. For whatever reason, Demi really likes round things, and dice are just round enough for her, so she likes to play with those.
Yes.
my cat eats
Yes.
Legos.
Eats.
That's right.
He'll also, I built a Lego structure a few weeks ago, and he got pissed and dismantled the whole thing with his mouth.
Oh yeah,
my
I
gosh.
have.
But
Well,
he'll eat them too.
I don't have it built right now because I combination of reasons, but I have the Lego Hogwarts castle.
Mhm.
Yeah, he liked to like mess with like the towers.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, so right now it's deconstructed partially because of him, partially because I moved like twice in the past like year. So
I'm still jealous.
it's like in a trash bag in a closet, but I don't want to rebuild it until I have like a plexiglass case to put over top of it so that he can't fuck with it. Because he liked to like crawl over top of it and everything. I was like, he like knocked the Dementors off and like the horntail dragon. I'm like, dude,
He's a force for good.
you're right.
Exactly.
Taking out all the bad things.
Exactly. But I am gonna say, hey, maybe we should backtrack and explore that other area, that other hallway that we didn't walk down. You could
The
get away
higher
from
one of
these.
death?
How fast do they
Can we
move?
get away from these?
Well, because we can go this way.
Aren't we stuck in a turn order?
I mean, it's
Yeah, are we
something
stuck
to,
I'll
in
disengage and run away.
maybe we run away.
I got it.
We're no longer
Don't
in
you worry.
combat. Yeah, because
You
that
got what?
other.
I'm gonna make it not angry with us.
Are you?
Each
When
is a
it's my
free action,
turn.
so
Okay.
Oh, Franklin,
Um,
you have a like speak to animals or something?
Call emotions.
hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh
'Cause
wait,
if we
no,
can,
it's
like-
humanoids. Never mind. Nope.
Rip.
I have suggestion, which doesn't specify humanoid.
I guess my only suggestion is that we like walk away and try to explore a different area.
you're gonna hold an action or anything ready if you're not doing anything, or if you can use your movement as well too. But
Yeah.
just
Well, I'm just
ask
kind of
people.
saying that out loud to kind of see how people react to it.
Sure.
Should
That
we have asked
sound
that crab
good
bed
for
like what this
anybody?
place is?
Wasn't our like one hesitation about going down the other one is that like the people hadn't come back and it seemed more death?
Yeah, there were pits full. Like the floor was made out of holes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I think I prefer full-bodied death than like light death.
Well, I think
Could we go back and ask the crab guy what these worms are?
How about we go ask the crab guy what his name is so we can stop calling him the fucking crab guy?
That's true. That's very rude of us.
I don't know, the crab guy. Well, everybody knows.
I mean,
Everybody
he
knows
could
who the crab
probably
guy
tell us
is. He's the
about
crab
this
guy,
place,
it's
right? Like we
fine.
just said hi. Sorry that your life sucks, and then left.
The crab
Yeah.
guy sounds like your one uncle's friend who sells crab out of the back of his car. He's the
well,
crab
I'm
guy.
just gonna walk this way and then just let everyone else go. I'm not gonna hold an action or anything. Just gonna leave it.
Okay, so you walk behind Mame.
Yep.
Okay. In the meantime, the large creature off in the distance moves directly and assertively towards your group.
Oh.
And it can 5, 10, 15, and
was gonna say, this
that's
battle's not done
that's a
yet.
20. And
Oh, he's got the child.
No. I don't want to die again.
I'm squishy. Don't let me be near this. I am a child. Well, not actually, but you know, I am a low-level sorcerer with armor. Help! Help!
This
You're
is the
so
wrong
far
group of
forward
people
for
to
such a
ask for help.
squishy character.
It's not my fault that I was on the other side of the gelatinous cubes.
That's
Um,
absolutely true.
This is not the group of people to ask for help.
What do you
Franklin
mean?
will help you.
We're the type of people that's like, help, my house is on fire, and then you come back and your house is flooded.
Honestly, I'll take
It's not on fire.
it. At this rate, I'll take it.
No. You don't understand what I mean by flooded. I mean like your house is on fire, so we blow up the dam. There are.
I'll take it. That sounds like a good plan. I like that idea.
Best we can do is a tsunami.
Right.
Damn, wishing I was a druid so I could do that.
The best we can do is make it a different kind of bad.
I'm fine with
Isn't that all
I'm good
life
to make
is?
things a different kind of bad. That sounds like a good idea.
I need a shirt. I need a shirt that says that.
All right. You.
You're gonna actually ignore that other roll that I just sent in there. You're going to want to roll me a wisdom saving throw there. I forgot what was going on with this thing here. I had to read through a bit of stuff, so I appreciate the banter. For
About
a-
blowing up dams and
Yep.
flooding houses.
Yeah, if you could roll me a wisdom saving throw there, Regina.
I will forever remember you. Custom roll of 6.
14.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. That's not a good yeah.
That's 22 points of damage, I think it is.
The child's dead.
Yeah.
I'm not dead, but what did it do to me?
Does the child have more health than me? The child has more health than me.
Yeah, because they got exploded in their mind space. So
So it's not my fault I couldn't attend.
you should roll a d4 for me.
They literally took emotional damage and made it into a strength.
Emotional damage.
Oh wait, that's whenever you. For that you're going to be subtracting that from. Did you roll one for me?
D4.
Mhm.
I'm about to.
Okay.
Alright, so I lost 22. Or I got 22 hit points. Lost, whatever.
Yeah, you guys see in front of you physically the ooze lean over the small creature, open its tentacled maw and encapsulate, but kind of hover over, and you see it, or rather hear more of a sucking sound as you see from Regina's head this wisp float up and into its mouth.
Whoa.
I really wish.
Whoa.
Is it sucking the life energy out of her or something? The
You know,
fuck?
What the fuck?
That's cool.
I really wish it did the
Weird.
thing like those kids' toys that are like rubber like hands that stick to stuff.
Yeah.
and as it does that too, it now its mouth can form into a bit more of a humanoid shape in the sense that out of its mouth you can now understand what it's saying, and
It's taking over her body.
it says leave my children alone.
Gladly, leave us alone, please. Goodbye.
Can I talk to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do feel a little bit less in the mind space.
Okay.
It stole part of you.
You're part of it
We
now.
could leave.
When you show me
Merge.
you put all the stuff in the white pot, so I'm a little fucked up. But will you love me forever and ever?
What? What the fuck is happening?
Have you not seen Ted?
Oh my god!
Have you not seen Ted?
I don't think so.
I have. I enjoyed that.
Ted, as in like Ted, like the movie.
Yes.
Okay, no, I've seen Fred.
That's
No.
That's a different movie. I just wanted to make sure you were saying Ted and not Fred.
I love how two of us, out of hearing that, just sighed automatically.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Me neither.
Oh, what?
Which one? I'm
Ted.
confused on
Both.
Or the other one.
Wait,
Yeah.
which? So half of us
Ted
need to
and
watch
Fred.
Half of us need to watch Fred, and then the other half of us need to watch Ted.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
then
I've
pretty much
seen
everyone
Ted.
needs to freaking watch Ted at this point.
But yeah, but half of us has already seen
Half-
Ted.
half-
I've
Okay.
seen parts of Ted. I haven't watched it the whole way through.
I love that we've railed to this.
Right. So Regina is going to respond to the worm who took her lips.
You still have your lips. But
Oh.
yeah,
So this is just my life force.
it kind of, but it's like I said, you feel like you're forgetting something. Say
Oh my
that.
god, it's stealing your brain!
Okay, in my shaky little
She doesn't
child
have
voice.
much, yeah, doesn't have much to forget at this point. She's 10.
Will you let us leave you alone if we promise to go nicely?
It looks at the rest of your party and looks back down at you and says, "Don't touch." Then yes.
Wait,
Thank you.
it's not the same voice.
Thank you, sir. And I blow a sweet little kiss at this little guy.
Do elves grow up like humans do, but they just live a long time?
We
or-
age until, I think, 20 at the same rate, and then it stops for like hundreds of years.
All right, that answers my question. I was like,
So yeah, she looks like a 10-year-old.
Can you imagine the depression when like adolescent elf realizes he can't grow beard and he's gonna not be able to grow beard for hundreds of years?
I think it's
Well,
more.
I think
of
that's
a
more of an elf thing than just being not able to be old enough.
Yeah,
to
I don't
That's
think elves
true,
can
elves.
grow facial
Yeah.
hair.
That's true.
I think probably
I-
we can discuss it, obviously, Regina. But my first thought was you've now forgotten the face of your mom that left you at the grocery store.
Mom,
Hey, that's
Wait,
only
what?
fair. She forgot you, so you forgot her. That's called.
Oh,
That's fair.
exchange clothes.
I turn to the other dark elf and just look them blankly in the eyes. And once again,
I am not your mother.
are you my mother?
Apparently,
are we gonna nip out of here then?
Yeah, you're not her mother, but apparently you're a mind reader. That's funny.
I can just tell by the same look that she gave me when we first appeared next to each other.
That's not the
Yeah.
first
Abject
time someone's
hope.
given me that look.
It's not the first time I've given that look, and I had the same response.
Well, I forgot. So
Shit. Yeah. So, I mean, your turn is over. It does look like it is backing down currently. And you guys would be out of combat if no one is deciding to take an aggressive stance towards.
No
these
one
creatures.
hit it.
And I
Yeah.
won't
don't
Right.
put
Franklin really wants
Down.
one of these babies, though.
stand
I
my
don't
We
Right.
need these.
They're so gross. I want one.
If you guys want to play at least through the round, then I would say it's Franklin's turn with Warren on deck.
Fred, no.
Ugh.
Wait, Regina didn't take an action. Can I just move out of the way?
You may. You
Okay.
also could take an action. Honestly,
I'm good on that. I'm just gonna scoot.
Don't skedaddle out of here.
Franklin's gonna step forward and put some jalapeno poppers on the ground.
It just
Say, these are for you. I hope that we could be friends. And then he steps back. And he looks at the baby. And he looks back at us.
What
I'm
the
sure-
fuck?
Please tell me that's what the monster says. Josh.
yes.
What the fuck?
So articulate.
The words of a true poet.
Does this monster still have a mouth, like a human mouth?
Yeah. In between its tentacles, yeah.
Okay.
That's a weird image.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you think it's gonna keep the image? Like, I look at Regina. Did she look okay?
Wait, does the monster know what Regina's mom looks like?
Does the monster not know? Can I look at the monster and say, "Mom"?
It could be, you know.
It doesn't
Yeah,
say.
Josh, that's exactly where you thought we were going with this campaign.
Nope.
Are
It
you my mother?
just stands there and looks at you, then looks back at its own babies. Alright, you put the jalapeno poppers down and you stepped back, Franklin. Were you gonna do anything there, Warren?
I'm gonna use my main action to take a drink out of my flask.
Constitution.
Please vomit all over this baby.
That also, to answer your question there, Franklin, of the visibility of Regina, she looks more or less intact besides a little downtrodden. But you can tell there's been, besides the minor bit of downtrodden, you see a hollowness behind her eyes. You're wondering what else damage it kind of did.
Yeah. I'm not okay.
I'm not okay.
Look at the others.
Okay.
Should we ask this thing to give whatever it took back to Regina? She doesn't look okay.
If you ask nicely.
Of course. I'll step forward. Hello.
Okay, so you guys made
I'm
it through a whole
Franklin.
round with Mame at the top of the round. If you're not doing anything Mame other than walking away, I would say you guys are out of combat currently. The creature is just standing there menacingly.
He's just standing there. Menacingly.
Can I have my lips back? I say touching my face as if I don't have lips anymore, like someone who's an ass.
You still have your lips you can feel under your
Oh,
hand, and it
I
just
was
says,
muted.
"Is this creature malformed?" It says to the rest of you, not looking at Regina.
We think so, but we think you also
We're all
did something to
malformed.
her.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Could you give that back? Whatever you just took.
I took her memories. They don't come back.
Oh.
Oh my
All right, fuck this monster.
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
gonna
let's
run right
grapple.
up to
Go,
it
go,
and attack
go.
it with my axe.
Can we re-roll initiative then?
Okay.
Nope.
Damn.
Okay.
That'll hit.
19 to hit.
Oh, I didn't want to fight anything. No.
All right.
This is how every
Motherfucker.
this is how every combat
Oh, I rolled a
goes.
1.
We
only
start
5
fighting
damage.
something. Halfway through the battle, we stop to talk about it, and then we start fighting it again for some reason. Every single combat goes the exact same fucking way.
Regina,
I mean,
can I just say Regina really does not look okay right now. Hint, hint.
I go back to my head
oh,
quote.
wait a second.
The advantage is
Gain
to hit
advantage
usually,
on melee
so
what damage with strength weapons.
it's not usually
Anyway, never mind.
like
That's
I've
fine.
not seen something
I'm gonna use
that has
my-
advantage on damage rolls.
Okay. Fair enough. I
Mhm.
also,
Nice.
though, get an extra attack. I get to attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on my turn. I'm gonna fucking swing again.
Oh yeah.
Jeweled great action, great of justice to 19 to hit again.
Just-
Jeweled great axe of justice. That's it.
I was gonna say that's a 16.
Hopefully do more damage this time. God damn it, a 2? No, 12.
Um,
No, 12,
16.
no, 16.
damage.
You
Yeah.
The text was covering
before I
up
go
the
into
die.
descriptions, or you go into descriptions, do you want to? Is there any other? I know that was your attack and bonus, your main action, your bonus action, right? Movement or anything? As you took.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, so I before I attacked, I got real close to it, so I was in range. And so when it said, when I heard it or whatever, it was relayed to me that it took somebody's memories. It pissed me off, and I wouldn't say that I ran toward it, but I definitely was very intentional and angry, and like stalked up to it, and then just pulled the axe.
I
out of
really
my
had
belt
half
and
a
just
mind
fucking
on my turn to
whacked it
just run
twice.
up and smack it and then run away. Just to piss everyone off.
Ah!
Question.
Yeah.
So, since I did poke it earlier, because I wanted to know more about the consistency of this, is this
yes.
like a gelatinous cube? Like what? This clearly, I guess it's not like the gelatinous cube. If you can hit it with a weapon, can you touch it without corroding, or like what's the consistency of this based on that poke?
Incorrect. Mame can tell you. I touched it and it ate my. So I
That-
poked it.
I thought
with
that
my
was the
finger,
cube though,
and
not
it
the
ate-
child,
Yeah.
not the tiny
bit of my
creatures.
skin that I touched it with.
Yeah, and when you did touch it, it was a bit more jelly-like as opposed to acidic.
Okay, so there's some kind of like membrane around the.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
gotcha.
Gross.
Okay, so you swing your axe, bejeweled great axe of justice there, Mame, and swing down, chopping off one of its many legs, and it slops down to the floor, and you swing it down through the center mass and slash it pretty deep.
Take that,
It
fucker.
just is cries in pain.
That's what you get when you eat people's memories.
Balin, if you're done with your turn, then Mame, with
Wait,
Umaira not
wait,
long
wait.
behind.
Wait, did it eat all her memories?
No, just the memory of her mother.
I was gonna say that's way more hardcore than I originally thought. If it ate all her memories.
Just my mother.
So is it my turn?
Yep.
Uh-uh.
Phelan.
Okay. I'm not happy, but you know, we got a deal.
I just thought of a deal or no deal.
I'm
I'm
gonna cast Sword Burst around myself.
Please tell me that hits
which
everyone
is-
within range.
I mean, it makes a circle around me.
Burst made it make it sound more distance than that.
Okay.
It makes a
Hold on,
circle
let me
around
set you on
and
fire
then you're gonna
first.
kamikaze run into the creature.
This will be way more effective that way.
You could definitely build a character around that.
So yeah, I need it to make a dexterity saving throw.
And what's your verbal?
Oh fuck! I didn't think this part through. I don't know what she says.
Porcupine, I choose you. Is there a porcupine Pokemon?
Sand Slash?
Yeah, I was thinking of Sand Slash as well.
Probably.
Bro, actually, I might make all of my spells Pokemon. That might be. Yeah, it's gonna be Sand Slash. I like this idea.
You're welcome. I'm glad I can contribute in other ways because obviously I'm not going to do anything with my character.
So the ethereal blades come out around you, and it looks like succeed at a dexterity saving throw or take spells damage.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so it's not like a half damage thing or anything. It's like a succeed and you take no damage.
That's what I was trying to read through and quickly and see, because I thought I may have missed it or something. But yeah, it just opens itself up then like goo and lets the blades go through it just in time, I guess.
What did it get?
It rolled a 23.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, that'll, yep, yeah.
I was pretty much guessing, but
Yeah, I'm a baby.
All right. So anything else you got going on?
No. I'm a
wild magic for.
Oh shit! Yeah, that goes up to 5 now. So let's see.
Oh great, we have a wild magic user. That's going to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, let's find out what happens.
Yeah. Let us find out.
All right,
Oh,
I
from the
have the
gravity
table.
upside down. Woo!
I have the table up, and I have to roll a D100. So let's see. That's a 64. I cast fog cloud to center on myself.
I mean,
Honestly, that's not a bad thing. So there is a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on myself, and the sphere spreads around corners, and the area is heavily obscured. And it'll last for an hour.
You said 20?
Where are you again?
It's a
Can you
20-foot
ping to
radius
yourself?
sphere. No.
oh, so it's
good.
40 feet diameter.
Yeah, 40 feet
So
across.
you can't see anything.
It's a big sphere, and it's centered on me, and it will move with
15,
me, and it'll last for an hour.
20,
But hey, the monster can't see either.
and 15.
Can you tell us how this fog exits you?
Nobody can see anything.
So I
Like, how do you
use
generate it?
normally my magic is contained in these little rings that I wear.
That's
So
a really
you guys will
weird way
just
to
see
question
me.
that.
You guys will see me
That is the wrong
yell
way for a fog
and
to exit
slash
your body.
with like my hands sort of out like in front of me, and then from the rings there'll just be all of a sudden fog starting to spread out from it.
So, what makes your magic or wild magic grow?
Essentially every single time I use a spell, the DC starts at it now resets to 0. So it's like next time I go up, I use a spell, it'll go up to 1, and each time I use it, it goes up by 1. And then every time that I use a spell, I have to roll to see if the wild magic happens.
Does it go away if you take a long rest, or is there going to be a point where you definitely have to roll a wild magic?
It's essentially built to where eventually there has to be a wild magic surge because my magic is not stable.
I can't wait to the moment where we really need you to do something important. And
So right now it's about 0, so we're good.
Heavily obscured. Okay, so I need to look up that condition, I think. Moderator generator speed. So I think that usually incurs any like targeted
It's like
attacks,
disadvantage. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I think we ended the fight.
I think you were.
I didn't
hoping
like
that she
the
was
fight.
going to-
I didn't like the fight, and so it worked out.
we definitely prolonged it, which is exactly what we need to do with fights at this
The
game.
spell hour. Fog cloud. It lasts an hour
Yeah.
because I don't have any way to dispel it.
Fuck yeah. I know what I'm gonna do. This is perfect conditions to kidnap their children.
Okay, so it would cancel any advantage that anybody would have, basically, from seeing conditions. You're not blinded, but pretty pert near, we'll say. And
We are in so many more different lists tonight after everything we've said. Talking about blowing up bridges, dams, and kidnapping.
Oh,
children,
yeah.
And
yeah, for instance, your fairy fire is not seen through the fog either.
Yeah, the
It-
dancing
it
lights.
obscure. Yeah, they were obscured. You can see what is directly in front of you.
I see
If that helps.
clearly now. The rain
Good.
has
I can see
gone.
nothing.
One of those. It would be
Well,
like
not if the light.
when you've
the
got
fog
lights
obscures the
on in a
light.
fog too, where you can see it emanating out from a source, but it really doesn't help like you see through the fog. You know what I mean? So that's what you got going on right now. It's very diffuse light,
Uh-huh.
but you can see the creatures directly in front of you, Mame, for your certainty. And for Phelan, you're
Oh, good.
not quite yet. Next,
Means I'm
I
the
think
only thing it can see.
Vomira is
Guess who's
currently
up
up next
next?
because you hear squeeing in the background, the little children of it, the creature.
Squeeze, squeeze, little babies.
Oh my.
Franklin is a serial killer. This campaign.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like any of this.
Nope to all of this. Just nope.
Sorry, guys. I can't control it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
it's
just
surprisingly
gonna...
two.
trust-
Warren, Franklin, and Vomira are just at the edge of this very dense fog. that
You suddenly
Mame is-
see
Yes.
this
So,
fog just appear in front of you.
Wow. Really thick in
so
there.
I know that like one of them is dead. Do I
Oh
even
no,
know
I
that?
don't think any of them are dead. I just because my attack didn't work. It's just now you can't see shit, and they can't see shit.
correct. But yeah, you're
Okay.
Just start swinging.
Or use
That
AoE.
might be a bad idea.
It's a
Use
great
AoE
idea.
if you have it.
I'm gonna walk this way. What's over here?
so you walk down south and you find nothing.
Nothing at all?
Nope. Other than the gold column that you'd seen, a similar gold
Yeah.
column that you'd seen before, but it's not the same one.
Yeah.
Oh,
different.
also too, when you are looking down that way, you do notice around the curved walls on either side there is a statue kind of embedded on either side. I think you walked down to at least to here, and you can, I think, still because you were like right
Yeah.
there, 5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, you would see on either side of that curved wall an embedded bronze statue that looks exactly the same. They are two. They look like knights of some sorts. They're fully clad in armor and would be if they were right next to each other, anyways, or right back and back, like they seem to appear up against the wall on either side, as if they'd gotten each other's back.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
So
poetic.
2 bronze statues. Back to back.
Yep, one here and one here.
Okay. I don't see any like doors or levers or buttons or anything.
Nope, but I will put in there too for Warren's nipples that the wall directly to his right is extremely tantalizing. Anyways.
All right. Well, since I used all my
Can someone
movement to do
explain
that.
the nipples really quick? Those
No.
like what do those point? What do those get aroused by?
I have a chest plate that every time I sense objects of value, I get hard nipples.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that up.
I have a question.
And they get progressively harder the closer he gets.
How powerful, how valuable is that chest plate?
The chest plate doesn't count, I don't think.
Okay. Also, you gotta have more self-confidence if you don't have value yourself. You gotta highly value yourself, you know?
So
So
You're sta-
yeah, that's the end of my turn.
just making
Sorry,
sure.
I couldn't think of anything funny to say to that.
Funny about therapy. It'll be okay.
Okay. Yeah, no one else can see what's going on over there, so I was deciding how much I'm describing. You guys hear some swinging and grunting, I would guess, as the fight would progress otherwise. And the creature, oh man, I'm gonna have to put this on like a map layer. There we go. That makes it even worse, probably. Anyways, don't
There's
don't
two.
don't worry about that. You can't see that.
That's not there. Your eyes are deceiving you.
There's one of them.
Yep. So then we've got Regina with Franklin on deck and Warren to follow
Okay, I'm
inside of the cloud at the edge of it.
at the edge of it.
Mhm.
I'm fucked regardless, so I might just use hide as my action. Is there
Okay.
anywhere hideable? I guess
Uh,
to roll.
you feel pretty well hidden inside of the cloud. Like no one can. You can't see anyone. You're guessing, so no one can probably see you. You know.
Okay. All right. I'm not trying to fuck around. I'm very unwell. Regina's just gonna drool and um succeed or yeah, cede her turn.
Okay. Um, maybe hold something up to protect yourself in case something runs in front of you.
Can I do that?
Yeah, that's called readying an action. You can ready any action that you would normally take on your turn if you don't take your action turn during your turn, and if that thing comes to pass, then you act upon it. So, is that you're readying that for anything to move in front of you inside of the 5 foot that you would see it move through the mist in front of you to attack it
Dodge.
or dodge? Yeah, that's an option too.
I'll dodge.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Franklin.
Seeing this, Franklin's gonna kind of lean down, speak into his shell. All right, it's your turn. And from his shell, a swarm of insects will start pouring out. It says to him, "You guys have blind sight, so you could see fine in there. Go get me those children. Bring them back to me."
It's like some Harker Graves shit.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide them. I mean, they're really cool. I'd like to
Umbrella.
have a swarm of them.
Some Umbrella Academy.
I mean, that's
Get
how I
the
got this
children.
swarm.
Get the
That's how I got
children.
this swarm. Uh, so that's my bonus action to control them.
How far do they move? Like 20 feet.
So
I'm pretty sure for a swarm.
yeah, 20 feet with 10-foot blind sight.
So they can.
So
They're moving through the cloud.
yep. Franklin kind of looks around. I wish I had like a sack. Shit. Look over to his character. Hey, do you have a sack on you,
Vamira.
Myra?
Maybe. What do you want a sack for?
I don't want to touch these things. Hoping to grab one of these babies.
Oh, I don't have a sack like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if I could see Regina, I'd heal her, but I can't. So,
I mean, do you have like a blanket with you or something?
that's true. Let's see. Scale bell, holy symbol. Why do I have this random jar of dirt and rocks? I'll put that away. I do have a blanket. I do have a jar of dirt. I don't know where it came from.
Oh, I forgot I found scissors.
Alright, I do have a blanket, so I will take my blanket out. I will ready my action to scoop up anything that gets deposited there. And then I'll yell out, Regina! I can heal you if you get out of the cloud. I can't heal you in there. I don't know if you can hear me.
I hear you.
Okay.
So I have to
Follow
wait.
my voice.
Can I move now?
No.
No. Okay. Then how do I? I can't follow your voice.
On your turn, when your turn to move goes up, then you can run out here. So then I guess I'll prepare a cure wounds at first level for Regina when she comes out.
Okay. Poke my finger out and wave. I'm coming.
Okay. Wait, can I hear her?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just move over.
Oh, thank you.
I stick my hand in there. Where do I hit her?
Um.
1d6?
Sure.
1.
On the forehead.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Mom.
Be blessed, my child.
My child, Mom.
Oh, I'm a guy,
Oh,
I think.
thanks.
Oh, that didn't go well. 7 HP.
Okay, I'll take what I can get. Thanks,
All right.
Mom.
You're welcome.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. Warden.
I'm gonna walk over here. 1, 2. No, here. 3, and I'm gonna expect this like corner because this feels like weird geometry that needs to be explored.
There are two different types of material that are coming together there. One's curved and very elegant marble, and the other one's curving into that curve, and under it, that is more of a heavy stone. If you want to, you can roll an investigation beyond what you see, and maybe describe to me how you're investigating beyond looking at it.
Yeah, great. 5. Awesome. I'm just touching stuff. Like I'm just running my hands along everything.
Well, the one wall
Shit.
that is marble
Bites you.
Ruh-roh.
feels pretty much, like normal dead stone under your touch, but the more rough other stone under your touch kind of shivers and pulsates almost. It doesn't visually do so, but you do hear a bit of a moan.
Interesting. Was investigating it an action?
Probably, especially if you're like running your hands all over it to like look for something. But you don't find anything that you would associate with a secret entry or anything like that. If that's what you're kind of
All right,
looking for
I'm
too.
going to use my bonus action to drink a drink out of my flask.
Constitution, and you were still fine from the first Constitution you rolled. Still fine. You're like, need to get this a higher proof.
My tolerance is insane.
Probably should have been doing that.
Sounds like a problem.
So with Mame just continuing to swing their axe, let me see if I can get over to their character sheet quickly. Probably not quickly here. Back. Guys hear the grunting like I'd said. And a big splat. You're assuming Mame says into the cloud too, I think I killed it. Well, it's definitely not her voice, but you get the gist.
Oh, you sound different.
And then it would be Phelan's turn.
Bro, I can't do shit. I can see in my own fog cloud. um. Yeah, I can't even use my soul because I can't see. So, I'm just gonna,
Just inside of the cloud.
I mean, I feel like if I move, the cloud moves with me. So, like, I feel like I'm just kind of stuck here for a little while.
Yeah. I mean,
So, yeah, I mean, I can't really do anything.
you do notice that, behind you, the wall just, being brushed up against it kind of curves around into this space as an opening that leads farther back somewhere.
Yeah, but do I want to bring the fog cloud with me in there?
You're gonna have to bring it wherever you go for at least the
I
next hour.
know, for the next, like, hour. I mean, I guess I'll just, at the very least, like, slink down towards where I think the others are.
Oh, so back down this hallway this way.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Go
That means
ahead
Franklin's
and
gonna
roll.
suddenly be in
Are you just gonna try and walk in like one direction
Shit.
straight too?
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
Okay.
hands out to prevent myself from, like, bonking my head into walls, but...
You definitely remember everyone being to your left when the cloud started coming out of you, but you could roll a d6 for me, and that will illuminate some things of which directions you go.
I can't cast any more spells.
6.
You're ending up wandering mostly in this direction. So if you wanted to move yourself the rest of your motion, you're kind of following the wall to use as a guide. It leads back to your friends.
Okay, so, like, I'm gonna end up next to the child.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
child.
I'll find the child and I'll be like, oh, there's someone.
And you
Can
touch
that be my name
And
to
now
everyone?
Franklin's been encapsulated into fucking the cloud. Sorry, Franklin. Except I have no clue.
Yeah. But yeah, that definitely could be your name. I think everybody's already accepted it. But yeah, they are all encapsulated in that. Still somehow, wow, reaching all the way over there. Okay.
It's a big
Yeah.
fog cloud.
Do you use your action to dodge away because Phelan is coming up behind you and can probably see your little shape and form in the cloud as they get right up next to you, as she gets up right next to you? Regina?
Damn, my dodge. I feel like I either dodge toward that unknown hole or toward where the crab guy is.
Not towards Franklin, who you no, just smacked you in the forehead for some healing.
I'm dodging towards someone.
That's what I was asking. Are you, because you know where Franklin's hand came from when it touched you through the fog.
Oh. Right. I mean, I'm gonna dodge that direction and then realize I'm still stuck, and then I'm just right here by Franklin.
Oh, you wouldn't be stuck. Two characters can occupy the same space because it's just awkward.
Okay. I guess I'm confused, so I'm dodging, but I don't know how far the fog goes, so I'm just moving right
Yeah.
toward where Franklin is.
Yeah, you
I-
probably see somebody coming up behind you and you don't know what it is, and just as a reaction, as your action that you saved, it would just whoop, like ah.
Okay. So I scoot toward Franklin with my blank staring eyes, and I say, "Hi, buddy," and I give like the most awkward, floppy, cold hug, and just don't let go.
And that's when Phelan, you're saying, oh, hello to to the
The child.
yeah, and so you're like, oh, must have been a friend. Oh well, this is nice. I don't get hugs unless they're cold and dead. This one's warm.
This is nice.
So some more screaming from the children that are of the creature out in the distance, and then it would be Vamira's turn.
Okay, lovely. I don't like not seeing.
Yeah, you get the cloud followed you pretty much right behind
it
you.
came towards me. I was like, no!
Sorry. You're like, I just escaped it. No.
Yeah.
At least it don't stink.
That's true.
It is not a stinking cloud. That is true.
Oh, so I'm gonna talk into the torque and be like, so what's the plan, guys? Are we, because we can't see anything.
My bad.
Are we trying to find another way around, or are we like actually fighting these people? Cool. In that case, I'll just like wander through the cloud.
Okay.
See, so I'll 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll just like kind of wander straight back towards where I came.
Okay.
So the squares.
They
Well,
shouldn't. They definitely don't match up with to that, do they? 5, 10,
no,
15,
that's why I was
20, 25, 30. That's still 30, I would say. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was just wanting to make sure I wasn't going completely crazy.
Nope, you're not.
Okay, so I am out of movement.
And you were going to want to roll me a d6 to see, because you could not physically see what was going on inside of the
Okay,
cloud.
is this a check of any sort, or?
Yeah. It's kind of like a confusion check because you can't see.
I
if
just
you've
wasn't
ever...
sure if I'm adding anything to it, is what I was asking.
Ah, no.
Since I don't really have a ton of stuff. D6. Yep. Solid.
Instead of making it over to there where you bump into Franklin and Regina.
Oh,
who are
hey.
basically more directly in front of you.
Awesome. Great.
How's it
Wait, but I can
going?
use my bonus action to dash though, can't I?
Sure.
Yes, then I'm like, all right, let's wander. If they can't see us, or if we can't see them and they can't see us. So I'm gonna just keep wandering back down the hallway to try to
Get back.
explore, like try to get behind the monsters.
Go back the way you came, you mean? Or
Sort of. So I'm gonna go 5, 10. Are diagonals still 5 feet?
yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna try to get over here.
You're still in the cloud. Go ahead and roll me another
Another
d6.
All right,
Another
another
one.
fucking failure. Jesus
So,
Christ.
I would-
I'm going through withdrawal. I haven't had any drugs or alcohol, and
you end up bumping into this wall and then kind of following it around and bumping into Mame and stepping on the dead creature and almost on top of the swarm of Franklin.
yes. Awesome.
That you were on there. So you're kind of slow down a movement because you're trying not to step all on top of these crickets that you recognize as Franklin's. And
I just
look
start
back
doing like a little like dance, like
at Mame and probably give her a thumbs up on killing the thing that's in front of her.
Mhm.
But okay.
And let's see. Action, bonus action. I guess that's everything. Wait, because I still have an action technically. Or no. Action was dash, so I have a bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. You're still inside of the cloud. You can't see out of it, and then it's
There's
Regina's
no
turn.
end in sight. Ah.
All right. I don't know. Let me think. Can't see anything. I'm just going to.
So
Have an-
happy with this like twist.
I don't know. I'm just going to have an action prepared. So I'm just going to have my dagger out just in case anything unfriendly comes to me. But,
Stab
think-
anything that tries to hit you. Got it.
with malicious intent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said hit instead of, I guess, but I appreciate the added description.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like if someone walks into me because they can't see, I'm non-threatened. All right.
Gotcha.
That's all I
Franklin?
got.
Gosh, now it's all foggy. I can't really see anything. Swarm's off. Hopefully they're good. Be smart. Going on the ceiling, stuff like that. La 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 la. I don't have any way to cancel magic, so I can't really get rid of the thing. Boy. Let's see. Oh, I had a question. I had the eye mutation for underwater vision. Does that have any effect here in
No,
a heavily fogged? Okay.
not quite. It
All right,
acts a lot differently than water in its diffusion rate.
that's fair. All right, I guess I will. I know where I was. I'll put my left hand on the wall here. Just begin slowly try to make my way out.
And it looks like you get right to the edge of it, and you see Warren rubbing some walls that are
Enjoying it, apparently.
enjoying it. Yeah, enjoying it.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if you were done with your turn or not, Franklin, but I just wanted to let you know what you see outside of the fog.
Um,
I'm gonna like walk my way around, feeling the wall. Does that make sense? 1, 2,
I think.
3.
Were you going to do anything with your action there, Franklin?
trying to see if I've got any options, but outside of not being able to cast anything, well, not being able to see. Let's see. It over there was the big slabs. Oh, hey, bud.
Yeah, he'd climbed over his desk in the meantime and sat back
How's it
down.
going?
In your head, you see the images of him, just like taking a shit.
Nice. I haven't shit in centuries. I think that's it. I can't really do anything. I guess I'll use my action to, I guess, dash. Try to. Excuse me. Just gonna. Man, can't really get past these guys.
Yeah, you make it around the bend. I think. How far did you travel here? 5, 10, 15,
I was here.
20, 25, 30,
5,
35,
10.
40, 45. Yeah, you can make it there. 45. You can go like 60, right? That's 50-ish right there. Yep. So when you're standing right there, you see the glob had made it up to the smallest portion it could fit and is trying to press itself currently, compress its bulk, its very massive bulk through this smaller point here, which it's having a bit of trouble, especially with some of the stuff it's collected inside of it.
Yeah. Walk back over. Guys, I don't know what to do. End my turn.
Now you can go ahead and follow along that wall like you're saying there, Warren.
1, 2, 3. I guess I just bump into.
The child.
Regina, the child. Yeah.
Can I just push past her?
Don't
Sure.
do it maliciously.
You could probably step over her.
All right.
Small child.
5, 10, 15, 20. Sir.
Well, if I remember correctly, Warren is like 6 foot something.
He's normal height. 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, normal height.
She's a
Quotations.
10-year-old child.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah, 6'1" I wouldn't say is normal.
All right.
You get to that crevice.
The acceptable range of normal height.
It's the high end of normal.
Is it though? I feel like I
Yeah.
know a lot of people taller than me.
I only know a handful of people that are over 6 foot.
You guys must just go to a convention or something.
I
of
don't.
Tall people.
I don't know many people that are like taller than me. Or taller than 6. So
So you get to that crevice in the wall there, Warren.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did over the other side. Hopefully my investigation goes better. It went better. Not by much though.
Yeah, you stick your hand in that crevice, and you just hear almost in your mind of besides the kind of rumbling that everybody hears in the chamber, a almost purring sound and a bit of a suggestion of you stick your hand in that crevice, boy. Now that everybody's thoroughly grossed out, are you doing anything else with your turn?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll stick my hand in the crevice.
Are we inside a demon?
You inside of the corner of the wall, you feel a bit of schmegma build up that is around the statue, but you do feel a bronze statue currently to your left now too, as you're kind of like bumping up against it and trying to get into the crevice, and you do sense there is a large treasure of sorts just on the other side of the curve of the wall that you circled around, and the rumbling of the chambers builds.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, you guys are okay with stopping there. I'm okay with it. It puts
It puts us at the top of the turn order.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had enough.
He's had enough.
It
That's
Yeah.
Good, get out.
was
The
fun.
fog cloud was such a game changer.
I am right now unhealthy and surrounded in fog, so I'm
and
just
some
trying
walls.
We
And
all.
some walls are moaning.
to. Yeah. And I have my memory skewed, and
One of
Yeah.
us is oddly obsessed with children at the moment.
Listen, if I want a giant swarm of these crazy creatures that could suck out people's souls and memories, you gotta start young. I'm not gonna be able to tame the big ones.
okay.
Is Franklin going to be god of the form or something like that?
You know, baby.
It has been one of your initial starting points is interest in monsters and monster hunting, so to say.
Wait, I thought Franklin was a child.
He is.
Teenager.
He's like a
Yeah,
He's like a
young
tween.
teenager.
Yeah, I was going to say like 11, 12.
Okay.
He's like the Ash Ketchum age.
I was just
When he's
about to
got a
say
Pokedex.
we need to get you a ball cap.
He cast disguise self, and he
Yes.
looks like he's dressed like Ash Ketchum now.
Aw.
Gotta catch a ball.
Goodness
Syphilis.
gracious. Ooh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get off of here.
No.
I gotta feed the cats. They're being unruly.
Good sesh.
Great
Woohoo.
Josh. Great
Thank
Josh.
you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
You.
Bye.
See ya.
Peace.
Night.
Bye, everyone.
Hey.
A grand and wonderful thank you for those who took the time and made it here, to the end of the episode, where I know sometimes we are long-winded and others we are just dead silent. I don't know what to tell you. This is raw here, folks. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can help support us just by listening. But you can also provide even more support, if you like, by going to Anchor FM page and following the support link there. If you do so, I will personally work in an NPC or an idea, whatever you'd like to hear played out. If you want, you can get a hold of us through one of our many options, including voice messages on Anchor FM, or DM to our Twitter, or any other social media that you can find us, YouTube, etc. You can share your ideas, otherwise listen for the shout out and thank you for making it through.